Yo, what's up, dogs? It's that time of year for me to drop the best movies of 2024. And these are all the movies that I really enjoyed and I spent my hard-earned money on. So hopefully this list will shed a little light on some films that you may not have even heard of or seen. But otherwise, I think we have a lot of commonality on this list with your probably views as well. So let's go take a look. We're starting off at number five with Alien Romulus. I just actually really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a fresh air in the stagnant world of the Alien franchise, and I enjoyed most of this film. Like, I just had a good time. I was entertained. I know I have a couple nitpicks in there where I was like, why did this happen? Why did that happen? But other than that, I thought it was just a good entry into the Alien franchise. And if you haven't watched an Alien movie in a long time and you're kind of just in the mood to watch something new, I kind of recommend Alien Romulus to you, especially if you're just like, like bored and it's a rainy day. Pop it on. You'll enjoy yourself. Trust me, you'll enjoy yourself. Number four, Love Lies Bleeding. Now, this is a movie that I don't think anyone even watched. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious and weird and creepy and just I don't know. There's things about this movie that I'm just like, what is going on here? And it's got my girl in it, Katie O'Brien, who plays like this bodybuilder, and she gets hooked on steroids, and she hulks out, and like the third act just goes off the rails in a good way, I think at least. And yeah, I enjoyed every minute of this movie, and I recommend it. It's just a weird, fun movie. I recommend it. Trust me, you'll enjoy yourself. Number three, Boy Kills World is probably the best action movie that I was able to see in 2024. I loved every minute of this movie. The action is top notch and just over the top. Like, if you're just looking for a good action movie, like with lots of good martial arts and good kills and good like just good all of that. This is like a perfect rainy day film, and I believe you can watch it on Prime right now. So I definitely recommend you check it out, especially if you're thirsty for a good action movie. Number two, nope, I rolled backwards. Late Night with the Devil. I love this movie, man. It's just like so. Uh, how can I describe this movie, man? Because it's like a found footage film that takes place on the oh geez, a TV talk show, and it's just this small little like encapsulated world of occultism, the devil, mysticism, magic. Like, what is going on in this world? Is this even real? Is this fake? And it's just fun. I enjoyed every minute of this movie, and I do recommend you watch it, especially if you're waiting to add a new film to your Halloween roster of movies or your October movies. Late Night with the Devil is definitely a film that I do not think will disappoint, and it's nice and short and tight. I recommend it. Trust me. And number one is The Substance. I just love this film. I don't have anything else to say about it. It's probably the best like thing I've seen in a very long time, to be perfectly honest with you. It has grotesque body horror. The third act is insanely just insane. The concept is great. I like this whole idea of taking this mystical toxin and put it in your body, and you can live a separate life with a like your. It's like, man, it's. I want to watch it again. Like, I haven't seen it since it was in the theater, and I kind of want to watch it again. And this is like one of the like all these movies that I listed are definitely like the movies that would I would buy and put into my collection just because I want to watch them again. And The Substance is definitely one of them, and it's going to have you thinking questions, man. And that's a good thing. You'll be like sitting there going, "What is this movie even all about?" You know? And it's so much fun. It's such a fun movie. Yeah, I recommend it. If you haven't seen it, and if you're sitting there going, "Oh, is the body horror stuff squeamish?" Sometimes it is, but if you can get beyond it, you will definitely be in for a treat when it comes to this movie. Trust me. Now for the honorable mentions. Let's just blast through these. So number whatever, I didn't even put a number on them because I just like they're good. They're going to be in your top 10 or not. I like Deadpool Wolverine. I thought it was fun, really good action movie, lots of good cameos, and you have Blade, and Blade really just sold this movie for me 100%. So Blade, this movie should just be called Blade Returns. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I'm a big Planet of the Apes fan. I enjoyed all this movie. The CGI was great. The story is good. I like the villain ape and just yeah, in general, as a Planet of the Apes movie, I'll see the next one. I'll see every Planet of the Apes movie that comes out. I don't care. I love them. They're so much fun. Anyways, next. Abigail, gotta throw a vampire movie in here. It was like this movie was so much fun. I don't care. It's corny. It's like you know what sucked about this movie though, to be perfectly honest with you, is the fact that the trailer that came out for it really ruined the whole story of what you were about to see. And I kind of wish that trailer never came out because it took away from the reveal, you know what I'm saying? And I think if you haven't seen the trailer yet and you haven't seen this movie yet, go and watch this movie. I believe it's on Prime. Just enjoy it. It's a fun little movie, a good ensemble cast, all stuck in a house, and it's a vampire movie. I probably already ruined it, but anyways, who cares? Go enjoy it. I don't care. It's fun. I had to put the beekeeper on here, guys. It came out in January. It was such a great action movie. I enjoyed it so much. Jason Statham pretty much is John Wick in this, but man, it was just so much fun. I don't care what anyone has to say. I enjoyed this movie. Give me the Beekeeper 2 and release it in January as like the movie of the month. Like Jason Statham and the Beekeeper franchise can own January because I had a great time watching this movie. And if you haven't watched this movie because you think it's a joke or whatever, just watch the movie. It's corny, but the action sequences in this movie are just great. They're trust me, another great rainy day movie. And finally, Wicked. Yeah, I enjoyed it, you know. This is how you make a musical for the theater. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. I was into it the entire time I watched the film. And my audience, maybe that was a part of it that made it great too. Like my audience was singing along and having a good time with it. So in general, I just actually enjoyed this movie. And if you haven't watched it yet, when it comes out for streaming and or physical, get it, check it out. It's a pretty damn good movie. You will be entertained. And I think that's it. Oh no, I forgot about this movie, Saturday Night. Yeah, so I liked it. It's about Saturday Night Live, right? And it's the first episode of Saturday Night Live, and if it's going to be broadcasted or not is the theme of the night. And it does have a very interesting pacing to it that gives you some good tension and buildup of will they or won't they actually get through the night to actually live record this or broadcast this. And in general, I think it's a pretty good movie. Um, yeah, it's pretty good. Like I enjoyed it. Oh, that's the end. Well, that's it for 2024. I'm sure there's some other movies out there that were pretty good too. And if they didn't make my list, they didn't make my list because I probably forgot about them. And I probably also forgot to write them down in my phone. But I'll do a better job in 2025 of keeping track of all the movies that I watched and rank them so I have a better, easier way of doing this at the end of the year for 2025. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this. Leave a like and a comment below about your top 10 or top 5 or a movie that didn't make my list that made your list. I would be very curious to see what I missed in there. And also, it'd probably give me something to watch this week. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, have a good day, everybody. Peace out. Bye.